Now, for a better understanding of the ceremonies that have been taking place leading up to the King's coronation, we're now joined via Zoom by African Languages Professor at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Professor Sihawukele Ngubane. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Prof. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Peter, for inviting me.
This is indeed a significant time, and one that most of us will only ever experience once in a lifetime. Just give us a sense of just how big this occasion is.
This is a very big and significant occasion, and it is historic because the last time that this took place, as Prince Mangosuthu has alluded to, it was long before 52 years, even beyond 52 years. So most of us were not born when this kind of ceremony took place. So all sides of the people are excited, the spirits are high, and we are all going to go and witness what is going to happen tomorrow morning. It starts at 10 o'clock. And the main significance of this event is that it is part of the traditional part of the coronation rites ritual. So what happens tomorrow is part of the process of the installation of the king, which will be finalized by the handing over of the certificate of recognition by the state president. So tomorrow marks almost the beginning towards the finalization of the coronation process.
All right, we talk about finalization, but Prince Mangosuthu was at pains to point out that King MisuZulu is already king, that a lot of these processes are more tradition and perhaps symbolic rather than he'll only be king after tomorrow.
Yes, he's already on the throne, and the way is the way of speaking, because we still feel that he's still a king-elect until the certificate is handed over. But already he is on the throne, and he is operating as the king, and he is the king of the Zulus. So he's already there.
All right, a few things have been happening this past week. We saw a hunt taking place. Give us a sense of what these rituals mean leading up to the coronation tomorrow.
The hunt of animals is symbolic, and it is part of our cultural and religious and ethnic identity. We identify ourselves as African people with animals. That's why we see people having totems like dobe, zebra. There are people who are spiritually connected to a zebra, and they even have their clan names called after a zebra, and also an elephant. We African people take animals as our totems, and they are also for religious purposes in African sense of belief. So it is very significant, and for a king to hunt a lion, it is a demonstration of his capability to lead a nation, because no one can easily face a lion and kill a lion. It happened with the late king. He killed a lion, and he used to go hunting, if I can say so. And the fact that King MisuZulu managed to kill, it means that the ancestors are welcoming him as a new king of the Zulu nation. And also a lion symbolizes power. A lion is a powerful animal in the jungle, and it is often referred as the king of the jungle. So we call our kings Imbube. Imbube is a lion. So by killing a lion, he is demonstrating courage, that he can face any difficulty that he may face as a new king. And this was a success story for him, that he came back with a lion. So it shows that even any dangerous situations in his reign, he will be able to resolve them.
I believe that the skin of this lion will form part of the regalia tomorrow. Tell us what that symbolizes and what else can we expect to see tomorrow?
Yes, it shows a victory, as I said earlier, that by the fact that he killed a lion, and now he's going to use it as a regalia to show power, that he is now the leader of the Zulu nation. So I think that's the main significance of the lion and him wearing the lion. The other animal which is also important amongst the Zulu monarch is a tiger as well. And the tiger colors are exclusively reserved for kings. So in the past, people were not allowed to hunt leopards. As you can see, the way they are dressed, they use the leopard skin. So that is also royalty. So a lion and a leopard is royalty.
So tomorrow, who's expected to be there from the royal family? What typically will the ceremony look like?
Tomorrow, we expect that the core members of the royal family will attend, and they are the main people who will be allowed to enter into the kraal, and the other family members, and also the family from his mother's side, from Eswatini. They will also be allowed inside the kraal, like his uncle, King MisuZulu III will be there. And the people at large will be outside celebrating, singing hymns, and the hymns are specific to the occasion of this nature. So it's not any songs that will be sung there, but it will be hymns that relate to this type of a ritual. So besides that, there will be prayers, because the whole ceremony is praying. They pray for acceptance, they pray for supernatural powers to be bestowed to the king, and they also pray for blessings, so that they open the way for him to start with his new role as a king of the Zulu nation. So it's very significant, and some of the secret rituals will take place, which I cannot disclose here, but there are secret rituals that will strengthen him to be a strong king.
All right, so there's been a bit of controversy surrounding his coronation. Last week, we saw an opposing royal family member have his own coronation, as it were. We see some of his brothers distancing themselves, saying that they preferred Prince Bubakazi KaZwelithini to be on the throne. And also the Queen also challenging for the estate which he inherits by virtue of becoming king. All of that, if this weekend goes without a problem, does that mean that the ancestors have blessed this coronation, and that it would be a difficult thing for anyone to challenge the wishes of the ancestors going forward?
Yes, this is what we believe, because if there is non-acceptance of his position as a king, some evil spirit may interfere with the process. But if it's successful, it will be a clear indication that he is accepted as the new king. What has happened in the past, as we have alluded to, what happened at Enyogeni Palace, it is their right to perform whatever they want to perform at a point in time. But this one is different because he is going into the cattle crawl as a king, and you will come out as a king. So if that happens tomorrow, it will be a clear indication that he is welcome to be a king. But it won't stop him to continue as a king because he's already a king.
Professor, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I have no doubt that many people will be wanting to chat again over the weekend because we are living through historic times and something we'll probably only see once in our lifetime. Thank you so much for giving us some insights.
It's my pleasure. I think we are looking forward to this historic moment tomorrow.
Indeed. Thank you so much.